Welcome to this video review. You're probably familiar with this format. We do a lot of video reviews of all the products that we sell in our shop. And today I'm going to talk about the features, and I will explain all the basic specification and everything of Steiner Wildlife 8x42 binoculars. All these reviews that I do have a standard format, so I go through the features, I go through the all specifications, and then at the end I do short summary, and I go through the sour and sweet of all the things that I like and all the things that can be done better. If you know the Steiner binoculars company, they were formed in 1947, just after the Second World War, in Germany, in Bavaria, and they are one of the biggest producers of binoculars in the world, or at least in Europe at the moment. They're really famous for their military binoculars and their marine binoculars. They're an absolute market leader in the category of marine binoculars. In the recent years, I would say in the last 10 years, or maybe even less, in the last 6-7 years, they formed three distinct categories of binoculars in their lineup. So they have binoculars for hunting, they have binoculars for bird watching and adventure use, and they have marine binoculars. They also have military binoculars, but those are not meant for civil market. In each of this segment, they have different series of binoculars and respective price classes. So if we concentrate on bird watching and adventure binoculars like this Wildlife are in this segment, then the series available made by Steiner are the following. They start with a Safari Ultra Sharp 10x42, which is an entry level for nature enthusiasts, and they start at around 300 euros. Then at around 500 euros, they have Steiner Skyhawk 4.0. We also have reviews of those binoculars. Then at around 700 euros, they have Wildlife binoculars, like those here. And then at almost 2,000 euros, they have Wildlife XP. What are the differences between them? So with each level, you're gaining additional features, you're gaining additional optical performance, and you're gaining the warranty terms. So a lot of people ask me, okay, what is the difference between these binoculars and the Skyhawk 4.0? So the series which is just below them, 200 euros below them. So the main difference is the warranty. So the 30 years warranty which you get on these binoculars, I think they're both Wildlife and Skyhawk, they're both made in Germany. But Skyhawk 4.0 has 10 years warranty and these have 30 years warranty. This is one thing that you're gaining. The other thing what you're gaining is the click lock system. So the system how you connect the carrying strap to the binoculars. And you are gaining the optical performance. So when you compare Wildlife binoculars with Skyhawk 4.0 binoculars, you immediately see less chromatic aberration and you immediately see better resolution. I would also bet that light transmission rate in these binoculars is better. Even though we have to be honest that they use the same optical construction. For the Wildlife, Skyhawk 4.0 and Ranger Extreme on the hunting side, they all feature 8x42 with roughly the same dimensions, 15 centimeters of height and roughly 14 centimeters of width. They also feature the same field of view, but still, because they use different coatings for each of the series, you're gaining the optical performance. You're gaining better resolution, less chromatic aberration, and you're getting a brighter image. But the main thing what you're gaining is the 30 years warranty instead of 10 years warranty. That's also really big. So if I go through the physical properties of these binoculars, so as you can see, they're really compact, really well made. The material used for the housing is Macrolon. This is a special plastic that Steiner is using for 50 years already. They have a lot of experience with it. And it makes the binoculars really robust. It also makes them light. They're filled with nitrogen with a patented dual valve system. You see, N2, N2. And Steiner is really guaranteeing that these binoculars will never fog inside and that they will work even at minus 20 degrees Celsius in winter to plus 80 degrees Celsius in summer. So you can use them also on safari or even if you forget them in a car on a sun, it's a lot less chance that Steiner binoculars will fail than with many competitors. Single hinge design, and like I said, the weight is roughly 700 grams. So the difference in weight between Skyhawk and Ranger Extreme and Wildlife is due to different armoring. Everything else, I would say, it's probably made quite similar, but the armoring is different. The rubber used on this housing is called NBR Long Life. So it's really high quality rubber, and it will last for a long time. The binoculars also feature small thumb rests, and in general the design is really nice. The objective lens covers are integrated, as you can see. They can be exchanged quite easily. The same click lock system like here. Well, the basic functioning is the same, not the dimensions. And this is something what many binoculars, even in this price class, are missing. So, you know, those who have rounded rings around them, this system is much better. Together with the binoculars, you're also getting a soft carrying bag. Nice one. Rubber eyepiece covers. Steiner neoprene covering strap with click lock system. This system is great because you just put them in like this and you're ready to go. You see, it works really nicely, and then you have to push really hard to remove it. I'm never strong enough. Yeah, like this. It's unintentional removal is almost impossible. You also get a cleaning cloth, a manual, and a 30 years warranty. Don't forget, these binoculars, their end user price is 679 euros. There is no other binoculars, I think, in the world for 679 euros that would offer 30 years warranty and will be made in Germany. So, well made, compact, really durable, with exceptional warranty. The eye cups. So the eye cups are the same like on many Steiner binoculars. Skyhawk 4.0 have the same eye cups. The Ranger Extreme has the same eye cups. They're winged. This is unique to Steiner. Steiner always, with all their upper level binoculars, they produce this winged eye cups, and it's easier to use them if no stray light comes to your eyes from the side. Even though if you already wear glasses, then you know that you have to twist them down like this. Two positions, upper position for everyone and lower position for everyone who wears glasses. And the diopter setting is on the left eyepiece. It goes from -4 to +4, and I don't know if you hear it, it has small clicks on each position, so really nicely made. You can see a lot of this nice plastic but metal looking inserts. Really well made binoculars, really beautiful. Focusing is central. They call it fast close focus. It goes from 2 meters all the way to infinity in roughly 1 turn and 1/4. That's interesting because if you know how far the object is, you just set the distance and then look through the binoculars and just do a small correction and you will have it in focus. The focusing is quite fast. That's I would say it's intended for bird watchers, and it also offers nice grip. It will work also with gloves. The optical performance, 8x42, really standard configuration. Majority of all the binoculars are 8x42, and they feature roof Schmidt and Pehan prisms. The field of view is 125 meters per 1000 meters, and the eye relief is 18.5, almost 19 millimeters. So the eye relief is long, so even the use with glasses will not be problematic. All the lenses are fully multi-coated with coatings which Steiner perfected in the last 50 years. So if I make a short summary, what I think it's really positive with these binoculars and what could have been done better. So first of all, the warranty. 30 years warranty for a German-made binoculars for less than 700 euros. You cannot beat that. The service itself, they're almost second to none. In the whole industry, I would say they compete with Swarovski, who will have a better service. If something goes wrong, let's say after 20 years, you drop the binoculars on concrete and you damage them, with Steiner, you're always able to send them back to the factory and they will repair them. This is something what you're not able to do with majority of American or Japanese competitors. The materials used and the accessories are also very great, with this integrated objective lens covers with rubber, really soft eyepiece covers, really nice click lock system, probably the best in the industry. Small details which make these binoculars use really great. The optical performance, it's really decent in terms of resolution and brightness. I do think where some improvement could have been done compared to let's say Skyhawk 4 or others and other competitors, field of view. 125 meters per 1000 meters is not exceptional anymore. In the recent years, there are a lot of competitors with 130, 140 even meters of field of view. So there, the room for improvement could have been done. I also think that they should communicate the differences between their series of binoculars better. It's not a thing of physical, how to do them better, but in terms of marketing. Because a lot of people now are asking, why should I buy Wildlife instead of Skyhawk? Well, the warranty is one thing, and then the optical performance is another thing, but I think this should be communicated clearer. I also like the eye relief. 18.5 millimeters is more than enough. And at the end, I would like to say for whom these binoculars are a good choice. So if somebody is a novice bird watcher or an occasional bird watcher or a nature enthusiast and is looking for a binoculars who will last long, so which are well made and who will last really long, then these are the pair for him. Because longevity is one of the core values of Steiner, and robustness, the build quality, these are the promises they are giving, and they deliver. They definitely deliver. With 30 years warranty, with their service, with the way how the binoculars are built, they deliver on these terms. If you're really hair-picking about the optical performance, maybe for 700 euros you can find the binoculars who have a wider field of view, who maybe even have a small percentage of better resolution, which is really hard to measure and even harder to notice. Maybe you can find some other option also, because we know that the competition doesn't rest. But it will be hard to find someone who will offer you equal warranty and who will produce binoculars for it with an equal lifetime than Steiner. This is, I think, unique for Steiner, and so at the end you're always left with a choice. Either a wider field of view or a binoculars who will last for 30 years. I think that a lot of people will decide that 30 years warranty is more important and the build quality, which will last, is more important than additional meter of field of view. Normally, some will not decide this way. Thank you for watching. Please check our other reviews, and if you like the channel, subscribe.